of Chicago baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. The Marlins look for their 7th straight victory next. Mike Montgomery is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Marlins, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting at it is Almora. He's got it 1 away. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He's going to have to grind. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez ranging to his right. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting first, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. So far this year against Southpaws, Chapman is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Oh, look at the sliding sky. How about that? 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Sandy Almanza will be on the mound for game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
The 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And the count will be full. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Standing in, Mike Freeman. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
A shot down the first baseline, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank. That guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Freeman stands at first with 1 out. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. This is line to left. Soler is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Hits this one hard the other way to his right, Optimus. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now for the Marlins. Franz Reyes, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Franz Reyes.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Giving chase is Almora. but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap into the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Digging in, Jorge Soler. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. So far on the year, Soler is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way, and he takes ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into
the box, Christian Athamas. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
So striding in, Martin Maldonado. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, he's 0 for 4. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That one.
The 0-2 once more. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Miami. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Missed with a slider. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Optimus is there, and there's one down now.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. One out, nobody on. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Schwarber is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in my lineup every day of the week.
Schwarber, an Ohio native who was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Addison Russell. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Contreras is off at first with 2 away. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Mike.
So here now is the pitcher, Mike Montgomery. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The 1-1 home. Bouncer to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 2-0. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. At the plate, Sandy Almanza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Freeman, 1 down. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Into the box, Brett Gardner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Smoke toward the hole. Gloved by Russell, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, number 17.
Digging in to try it again, and Vilma. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And now they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Cubs nothing. The next Cub up, Albert Almora. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Mike Freeman. He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2. Almora stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
The next 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that one just missed outside.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Anthony Rizzo becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cubs strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. So stepping in, Matt Chapman, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, Matt
Chapman. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Reyes.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Franz Reyes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Rizzo is a low one, but Anthony able to bail out his man with a nice save there. Well done. In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Russell has it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Javier Baez, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The count now at 2-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
The young catcher Wilson Contreras, a base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes, and he just misses with a curveball. Now the 1-0. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in. So it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
There's a strike. Ready with the 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Addison Russell. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Mike Montgomery, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Ready to take his hacks again, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Russell's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Christian Ackerman.
Up next from Miami, Christian Athamas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Gardner on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Ready for another shot now, Mike Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A cold strike on the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Bounce to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sandy Almanza, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at the big curveball. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Fouled off. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another one sent foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Almanza aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Digging in and looking for more, MLB. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're up 2-0. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. A wave and a miss.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
The 1-2. There's a low changeup that's laid off.
Playing 2-2.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. It's there. He got him.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. There's a strike.
2-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Steve Cishek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41.
That lady's singing now.
Cishek.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Franz Reyes, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one, swung on and missed. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Franz Reyes is the second out in the 7th inning.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Oh man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back for more from the north side after this. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Addison Russell.
Stepping up now, Addison Russell. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
And this is low, ball 1. The average entering play at 301. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now
so a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here comes the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. On his way to second goes Zimmerman. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in now, Christian Optimus, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 0-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Riding into the box, Martin Maldonado. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's 0 for 4. From the stretch, hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Ready once again, Sandy Almanza. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. 1 left for Miami, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Optimus. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, Mike Freeman.
Digging in, Mike Freeman. First pitch on its way. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
1 ball, no strikes to count. As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Grounded to the right. He's got it. 1 there. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Dan Jennings enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brett Gardner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
I'm feeling good about this one.
This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 17.
Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Vielma. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. One out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Now a snap throw to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box, Matt Chapman. Down the third baseline. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Stepping in, Franz Reyes. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitches. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In is Jorge Soler. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 23 for him thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing he could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Ryan Zimmerman will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a shot out to right center field. On his way to second goes Zimmerman. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Christian Optimus as he lines it out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Sandy Almanza hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Marlins 7 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Chris Bryant now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And right into the shift. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Digging in, Javier Baez is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Catcher number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's set. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, digging for two. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 7-0 shutout final today. Miami took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Sandy Almanza earns win number 4 on the season, striking out 12 in the process. Mike Montgomery pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.